Hello cats and kittens, this is the Black Cat X1 coming to you alive and dead from San Francisco with episode 20, that's right, 20 of Night Fog, the San Francisco's horror show. All things horror, all things here. So let's get started, shall we? Because you're right here with the Vampire Duchess, with the goth raver punk princess herself, the Black Cat X1, and I'm so happy to be here. And I want to start off with our Demonology mini lesson, and we're going to take it directly from the Exorcist series, in which the possession is not going so well in terms of the church. It's going terribly, in fact, because the demon is wrapped up and is not going to let go of its victim. And I like how they had the flashback to how Mouse was possessed. And how did that possession happen? She participated in it. She knew she wasn't supposed to cross that line. She knew that she wasn't strong enough. She knew that her truth was hidden. The truth was she's in love with Marcus terribly. The demon used it against her, lured her into the circle, and attacked her and possessed her. The same thing happened with the current victim that Father Tomas and Marcus are working on. That as much as he says to himself, I don't want to hurt the children, I don't want to be possessed, his love and guilt intertwined are keeping him prisoner, bound to the demon. And so that is an absolute truth. So you can say that they did their research, they really did speak to exorcists, they really understand that possession is something that is difficult. That's why it takes weeks. So when they said in the script, it takes weeks, sometimes months, to unravel the victim from the possession, it's absolutely true. And it's for that reason that the demons work on your inner being. So anything that you feel guilty about, insecure about, the demons are going to attack. And for that reason, I have to say, once again, that the team of writers, the team of researchers did an excellent job, a really solid job this season on the Exorcist series. Because as a demonologist, I can tell you, people are so guilty about things, they don't want to tell you. The demon's working on them, they don't know what's real and what's fake, everything is distorted. When they come out of it, the stories that you hear are reflective of what you're seeing in the series currently. So kudos to them, and let's hope that the possession turns out better than it looks like it's going to. Alright, so moving on to the Santeria mini lesson the Santeria secrets for this week. I want to speak to you because Yemaya, who is the goddess of the sea and the waters, the goddess of life, the mother, nurturer, entity of the Yoruba pantheon, is being celebrated this season or this month of December. And the reason for that is because she's life giver, life affirming, and this is the Christmas season, so I think it's very appropriate. It's also appropriate that she is identified with the Virgin Mary, and her colors are blue and white. And a lot of times people make pilgrimages to go to the sea in order to celebrate her beauty and her inspiration and the hold that she has on all of us. And those of us who are dedicated to her, I really do appreciate her this month more than others. And so the Santeria secret is that it's December, it's Christmas time, a time of joyous renewal and birth and looking forward to good things, and Yemaya is the first one leading us in the way for that, to love and happiness. Alright, so in my next little segment called Battle It Out, I'm going to do Warren from Z Nation versus Rick from The Walking Dead. Now, both of them are leaders, both of them have a military or law enforcement background, both of them are accustomed to having people listen to them, but I'm going to give the edge to Warren, and the reason is she's a strong female. She knows her mind, and she doesn't expect any argument. She's not going to argue with you. This is the way it is. Especially in this season, you can see that she says, the dreams are telling me to go this way, I'm going this way. And I like how she leaves it up to the team. You're with me or you're not with me. But she bases it on very few words and a whole lot of actions. I think for me, Rick gets overly wordy, he gets overly anguished, he has too much angst, and it holds him back from, actually this is the apocalypse. Do it or don't do it, but don't have so much rumination about it, because the zombies are coming. Are we going to kill them? Are we going to stay here? Are we going to move? Let's have a quick decision. And you don't have a lot of time to think about what's going on. And sometimes I think Rick also holds himself back because he's torn between being a leader and he wants to be democratic. And with Warren, there is no such thing. You're either with her or you're not. So the lead for me goes to Warren because that's the kind of person I am. You're either with me or you're not. That's it. No explanation, no apology. And if it's my way or the highway, and if you can't accept that, then the road is open and free to go. And so that's why I choose Warren. So my last segment for this week is survival of the fittest. And I'm going to focus the spotlight on Ripley of the Alien series, and why Ripley is another strong female. Ripley has survived a whole lot of stuff that I don't know that I could survive even the first movie, never mind the 4 or 5 that she survives. And she always comes through in each movie stronger and better. And the thing I like about the writing of her character is she comes back wiser. The first movie, she survives. The second movie, she comes back and she warns everyone. She gets prepared. She tells the Marines, you're not going to make it. She starts making weapons. She gets herself in shape. She got her license so that she could drive the payloader. Wow, that's what I like. Intelligent horror. Intelligence and horror don't have to be mutually exclusive. If Ripley falls, she falls in such a way that, she has a slingshot, at least she has some kind of weapon in her hand, she's ready to take on the alien, she knows what she's fighting, and that's it. So I like her. She kicks ass and takes names, and each movie she comes back stronger, and I like that. I like how they wrote her character in the series, and I'm looking forward to more horror movies of that genre. And in fact, in 2018 I'm going to be writing horror movies, and I'm going to take that as my inspiration. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much again for joining me, because without you and your support and your adoration and admiration, I wouldn't be able to do this. And I love what I do, and I do what I love. So I look forward to bringing you more horror all throughout this month and into 2018. So until next time, this has been the Black Cat X1. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at the Black Cat X1, and also every Tuesday I post a new horror story that I have originally written myself, and it's at www.theblackcatx1presents.blogspot.com. Thank you so much again, and until next time, I will see you soon. Meow meow. Ciao ciao.